Welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful, spiritual message. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. Collective. I pre-pulled some cards for our convenience. With that being said, let's get started. So I pulled one oracle card and it reads, Soul's Purpose, Your Mission is Calling. So this card is just a clear spiritual summons, okay, for someone here, okay? It's it's when your higher self, your ancestors, or your spirit guides are urging you to step into what you already know is meant for you to do. Okay. So there's something that your intuition, your spiritual team, your higher self is urging you to do. Okay. But it may be like you have a fear, you have some fears or doubts, or that may be delaying you in some way. Okay. So, this is about your gifts. It's about the wisdom that you carry, collective, okay? Your experience that are meant to be used for service, okay? To heal. So you may be a healer, you may be a light worker, you may be a star seed, okay? Confirmation, thank you, spirit. And so this is, your gifts is used to teach people, is to guide people, to create, right? And uplift others, okay? So you already know your purpose. So whoever I'm talking to, you know your purpose. It's just whatever you got going on is delaying you. Okay. Um. Okay. So this can be like something involving past challenges. Your past challenges. Okay. Maybe emotional healing or just nurturing others. Okay. You may be a spiritual teacher or guidance, so we could be talking about readers and all sorts. Okay, spiritual teachers. Okay, whether it's religious or not. Okay, so um, there's some hesitation. Okay, there's some hesitation that I'm feeling regarding that. Okay, this can be with a soulmate as well, or maybe a karmic connection. It's tied to your life mission, right? Your soul's mission, your soul's purpose. Okay, and you're meant to learn some things from it. Okay, um, you've been getting nudges towards working what feels meaningful. Okay, not just practical. So at this time, this is what this is the energy that's out here, right? um So it can be like writing, art, counseling, leaderships, spiritual work, healing, teaching. Is what spirit is saying here. Okay, so answer the call of your soul. Okay, what encourages what with courage and trusting in the divine. Okay, is what I'm getting. All right, so let's move on to the tarot. The first card I pulled was the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And so this is your purpose that's unfolding through consistency, okay? Your mission isn't, rushed or flashy, okay? It requires your patience, your discipline, and your devotion is what Spirit is saying here, right? Let's move that over a little bit. Oh, I love the way that looks. Um, you're meant to build, okay, something lasting. Okay, you are already walking your purpose, even if it feels slow. Okay, is what I'm getting here with that. Okay, we could be talking about a Virgo. Okay, so somebody got sidetracked and they need to get back on track. All right. Then we have the Emperor. So um this Emperor is an Aries. Okay. This is stepping into that authority, that leadership. Your soul's purpose involves like structure, okay, boundaries, protection, leadership. Okay, you are meant to lead, not follow. So we have a leadership. I'm an Aries as well, so I understand this read for my own personal need, but for others, you should understand this read. Okay. So the Emperor doesn't have to be a masculine, but it can be. right? Because we have a divine pair on the board. We have the Empress as well. Okay, and then the Empress is like that creator, right? These two together, this is the authority, right? The Emperor is the authority, the leadership, right? And with the Empress, it's or either it's balancing, bringing those both together. It can be an actual divine partnership that's coming into you slowly, is what I'm seeing too. Okay, but the Empress is like the creation, the nourishing, okay, the nurturing energy, the abundant energy. Basically, whatever this emperor brings to this empress, she's going to multiply. Okay, is what I'm getting here, right? This is the energy that my collective is in, right? Your purpose is blends strength with care. Okay, so these two together, they could create absolutely anything, my God. Okay, and you may have a Venus and a water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, but there's some conflict. We have the Five of Wands. There's some conflict. There's maybe some competition for this emperor that's trying to come towards you, collective. Okay, this emperor may, I don't know. I might have to hit on that emperor. This emperor maybe having conflict regarding coming towards you, collective, from others. Okay, it's growth. It's through your challenges and competition. So this is like that conflict and that resistance. So someone is resisting coming towards you, collective. Okay, for whatever reason. Okay, and this is a part of the call. This is a part of the purpose, the soul purpose. Okay, you guys are meant to learn or heal each other in some type of way. Okay, so and also we have the Ten of Pentacles. You're supposed to build some type of legacy together. Okay, so the legacy, the long term, impact that you guys is going to have once you come together. Okay, this is just confirming, that powerful mission. Okay, for the future generations, family lines. Okay, community foundations is what I'm getting here, right? You are building something that is, that's going to outlive you, is what I'm getting here. Okay, or you should be. But there's some conflict for you guys coming together. This emperor may want to come towards you, but there's some conflict. He getting some pushback, or this masculine is getting some pushback. We could be talking about an earth sign, a fire sign, or water sign. Okay. Then we got the Page of Pentacles. So this is heavy earth. Okay. So this is it's going to be a new phase of learning and opportunities once you guys come together. Okay. Even like wisdom or experience is going to come out of that situation, out of that relationship, out of that foundation that you guys should be creating together. But someone is in fear, is what I'm getting. This is supposed to be a new chapter, but there's some conflict regarding this new chapter. Okay. You know, your mission is evolving, not just restarting. Okay, so you guys are supposed to evolve together, but like I said, there's some conflict going on. So someone is needing to pray, meditate. We got the Four of Swords here. Okay, they're gonna need some sacred rest. Okay, that needs to be integrated. Before you guys can move forward, right? Meditation. Your soul needs stillness to align fully. Okay, so rest is going to be a part of the mission, not a delay. So pause so your purpose can recalibrate. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so then we have the High Priestess. You may be a High Priestess, collective. You may be a high priestess in that empress energy. Okay, the high priestess is that inner knowing, right? That spiritual guidance. It's your mission. It's divine. It's divinely guided. Okay, your intuition. So, like, trust your intuition is what I'm getting here. It's your compass. It's your inner compass, and this is going to bring you stability, right? This is going to bring you a happy home. The Four of Wands. Someone may be coming in to bring you some messages, collective, because we have the three of they know that they align with you. You guys supposed to be on the same path, right? So you know, you already have everything you need. So with that being said, thank you for listening. I can